Jeff Rizzo with Onward Athletic, and today we're taking a look at the Fitbit Flex, which is Fitbit's first wrist-worn fitness tracker. Now prior, they made a lot of pedometers and scales and things like that, but this device can actually be worn on the wrist much like the Nike Feel Band or the Jawbone Up. So we're going to talk about two separate sides of this device: the design and the functionality of the device itself, and then the application that pairs with the device. But first up, let's take a look at the design. Now, if I'm being honest, I have to say this is not my favorite device as far as the design goes. It feels a little bit cheaply made. It's all just this one rubber band, and it's got this weird sort of bean type thing that is really the brains of the band, but you have to slide it in every time you want to wear the band and track your activity, and then you have to take it out every single time you want to charge it or plug it into your computer. It's really annoying to do that, and I think it's just a horrible way to do this band. But other than that, it is really, it feels great on your wrist. It doesn't feel like it's going to pop off at all. The other thing is, it's sort of a hybrid between the Nike Feel Band and the Jawbone Up, in that it does have a small amount of on-device feedback. And by that I mean it has 5 LED lights that show you what percentage you have achieved already of your daily goal. So if it lights up with 2 lights, you've achieved 40% of your daily goal. And that's really nice. Obviously, we like the Feel Band for the fact that it gives you a lot more feedback, but this is sort of like a happy medium. And the Force, which is coming out very soon, should have a lot more feedback and a clock on it and things like that. The other things as far as the design goes of this, it is this rubbery texture. Feels like you're never going to break it. There's no wiring at all in it. It's just a rubber band with sort of the brains of the operation in this little tracker right here. Battery life is phenomenal on this thing. Like we said with the Jawbone Up, since it doesn't have a lot of feedback on the actual device itself, it achieves great battery life numbers. Okay, let's go ahead and check out the application side of this review. Now, the Fitbit application for Android and for iOS devices, we like, but not as much as we like the Nike Feel Band app or the Jawbone Up app. The Fitbit application just feels like it's missing something. There's just not much to it. It gives you everything that you would want to know. It gives you your steps, the calories you've burned. It allows you to incorporate the meals you've had that day. It has alarm functionalities. It has a sleep tracker, but there's just something that feels missing. Now, it's very intuitive and easy to use. It's just not as fun to use as some of the other applications for some other fitness trackers. Syncing is a breeze. A couple of times a day, you'll notice that your Fitbit will actually sync with the application without you asking it, which is a great feature, and we love that because I hate having to sync some of my other devices. This one just does it in the background a couple of times a day, and that's awesome. So you never really have to worry about syncing. Should you buy the Fitbit Flex? And the answer, as always, is it depends. Do you want a fitness tracker that's easy and simple to use, but perhaps it's not as stylish or as fun to use as some other fitness trackers, but comes at a price tag of only $100, whereas the Nike Feel Band comes at $150 and the Jawbone Up is $130? That's up to you, obviously. For us, it feels like a beginner's fitness tracker that has everything that you would want. It will still encourage you to be active and to get up late at night if you haven't met your goal, and it will still kind of keep you honest, keep you active. It works great for that, and it has applications across all devices, so it's a phenomenal fitness tracker for the person that perhaps has not worked with them before. At $99, it seems like a pretty good deal to us. I bought one for my mom, and she seems to really like it. But we're going to be checking out the Fitbit Force soon, and I'm sure that she'll be upgrading to that as soon as possible.